it's me, Rishi, back again with another video for you guys. So, if you read the title, you might think it's a lot of fun, but you never heard of it. So, I got you covered. I'll tell about it before this intro. So, I really want to get started, but before I get started, please help me subscribe because I really need lots of support for this. Lots of videos. There's lots of videos I have made. I'm making lots of videos, so they're really hard for me. I work really hard for those videos. So please press that subscribe button so you could help me support this video. So let's get started. Yeah. So salamanders. So our topic today is salamanders. Salamanders are kind of like lizards, but they're not really in the lizard family. If you get to touch one salamander, you might feel like it doesn't feel really rough and scaly like lizards. If you feel one, you might feel kind of smooth and it's kind of slimy, but not really slimy. It's kind of like a smooth substance. So you might heard I would tell the life cycle. I would tell the life cycle. So I'll start the life cycle right now. So the life cycle is when it starts all from the female salamander laying eggs in water. You might say, why? A land mammal can do that. So here's the most important part about it. In all stages of their life cycle, in the adult and baby and all that, they need to stay cool and wet. So plus that they're amphibians, which means it's good. That means I could definitely lay those eggs at water. So at stage 2, the eggs hatch and have external gills. So at stage 3, they lose those gills and turn into their adult form and leave the water to go to land, their new life. But it's not cool and wet for them. At the Black Forest, some they live in the Black Forest, in some countries. And one of the most biggest ones live in Japan. So Japan is also a country where salamanders live. But let's get back to it. So they need to live in dead trees or also under rocks. And they also live in underground, so they don't want to be smushed by those hard things. So do you know what salamanders eat? They eat spiders, worms, and snails and all that. They will eat anything that could fit in their mouth. So that's good. So here's a special part, which is really, really amazing. The amazing part is when something happened, like a human cut it out, or its tail or hand cut off, it could grow up. It could grow back. Imagine when you cut your hand off and you might not grow it, which is a good thing. Let's go. And do you know how many species of salamanders there are? There are 410 species. Oh, that's a lot. So, if you want to look at an adult salamander, you can see it right behind me. Here it is. This is the mud salamander, and that is the red salamander. The difference is the mud salamander has a muddish brown eye with some black, and the red salamander has some gold eyes with some black in it. So there's also another difference. So you see there's less spots with the mud salamander, but the red salamander has more spots. That's one of the differences for them. This is the long-tailed salamander. It has a long tail. One of the differences, and this is the cave salamander. It didn't have a long tail, but this one has it. So there's also one more difference. This one has no lungs, but this one has lungs. Whoa, that's really weird. The long-tailed lizard breeds with this skin, which is kind of weird. So moving on to the next. The tiger salamander. The tiger salamander got his name from those tiger-like stripes. And this is the fire salamander. The word fire doesn't really mean it's immune to fire. Remember that part I told you? That all salamanders need to stay cool and wet? Even this one too. So, you see those dots on their cheek? That's their defense. If they're a predator there, they spit some poisonous thing and the predator. But one more thing about the salamander, the fire salamander. It uses eyes to swallow. How weird is that? And how cool. So let's move to the next one. This is the slimy salamander, and that is the northern dusky salamander. So the slimy salamander got its name from it has some slime on this whole body. And so if a predator tries to get them and bite them, it will turn into really sticky. It'll turn real sticky. And the predator would have a nasty present. And this salamander is safe. This one, the northern dusky salamander. It has really, really, really extra smell. It can smell really well. So this is a human fish. And you might wonder why human is in this name. So one more fact about them, in each salamander, that 4 feet, actually 4 fingers at the front and 5 at the back, kind of like us. And the human fish lives in caves with water, and these are its gills. Sometimes it also climbs. Well, that's cool. And that's all of the salamanders I want to tell you. So, thanks for watching this video. As a reminder, please subscribe for support. So, bye.